Hey guys, welcome to another How to Relationship with Girls series. In this video I want to talk about the most important thing about relationships. In all my experience, I've seen entire everything, any life dramas, shocks, crises. I've talked to many men at the stage of a relationship breakup. There were a lot of betrayals. I have never heard men say things like, "You know buddy, I thought it was possible." Everyone believed in this exclusivity of his woman. Everyone believed in the best, and for everyone it turned out to be a surprise. A big shock in his life. And in this video I want to tell you how to find out, even without entering into a relationship, what this or that girl is capable of, your friend, acquaintance, or a girl you like. I will start from the simple to the complex. First, if you are aware that she had an affair, a free relationship, or a relationship without commitment, or she has a relationship for the sake of relationship. It was not the purpose of building family or make children. For example, she didn't see the guy as a future husband. Then, with that purpose, did this relationship exist? Think about it. To get a pleasure, or absolutely mindless. In general, the craving for endless pleasure and travels. If a person wants to constantly get high, enjoyment, live with emotion like you should try everything in your life. It's not a good thing. Think about it. At the beginning of the relationship, it can be fun. You can have fun with her, travel with her, enjoy everything with her. But as soon as it comes to the family relationship, you are in for a tragedy. In all my experience, a man doesn't feel the difference between having a good time with her and to have family with her. Like, to have a good time together on the beach with a woman for 1 week and being bound by so many responsibilities in a relationship when you are already more vulnerable to her as well. In general, if a woman has dated a married man in the past, you have to understand that she's not just living out her desires. She has already crossed the line. Men sincerely believe that a relationship with him is exceptional. It is very naive. Men think, yeah, she may have acted in other relationships, not quite appropriate, not right, well, acted stupidly, but with me she will be different. I hasten to disappoint you, my friend. You should know that such a woman will easily leave you as soon as she will lose interest in you. Another important point. If you notice that a woman puts emphasis on how she wants to fall in love, how she wants to fall like crazy, this is a desire to get high in the relationship itself. What's going on? Can she fall in love? Can you give her that love? Well, of course, yes, you can arrange it, but as soon as it comes to an end at some point, but it takes bigger and bigger dosage time, and the closer you get to each other, the more she will need from you. A routine will appear in your relationship. You will start living together. You go to work, she goes to work. Suddenly you need to notice that she starts to cool down to you. Such a woman is suitable for a holiday romance, not to let such a person into your life. Another stop factor is breakup of a relationship without a reason in her past. Like, imagine that we meet in a woman and find out she has previously completed 4 to 5 relationships in a row. It seems to us that there is nothing unusual about it. We do not think about it. It seems to us that with her is last relationships, but it's not. There is a very definite reason why its relationship didn't work out. There is something wrong here. Do you understand? And believe me, if you start to look into what the real reason is, you will find out the reason. You will be horrified. If a woman has this ability to devalue when necessary and convince herself of it, it will happen to you at the moment of relationship. Is no longer comfortable for her. Guys, and I want you to know that I'm not saying this to make you think how bad women are. In fact, men are not much better. I'm talking about a man's qualities. That's a very important detail. And it doesn't matter that she says a word like how she loves you. Words and showing feelings, in reality they are different. Let me surprise you. Most people do not know how to love properly. They aren't capable of doing in principle. And we believe everyone who tells you that. Next, if you had understand that a woman has a tendency to get an attention, like she has many men friends, she's active on social media, you have to understand, it's not just sociability, it's her need to feel wanted. Such woman always lets men to get close to her. The most deceptive thing that she can happen to you is when you notice her inappropriate behavior and tell her not to do it again. She agree, but after a while you notice that somewhere she responded a man on Instagram. Somewhere she chats showing a certain openness to the man, and he perceives it's flirting. she doesn't care about your words, you need to think about it. One another important point, when some guys, including her ex-boyfriends, start sending her Instagram messages, she can position it like, it's not my fault, they want something from me, I can help it. But of course, the woman will tell you that this man who sent her messages is her don't want them to send. Supposedly, she's telling them not to write to her, but then it turns out to be opposite, that she herself is interested in having conversation with him. If a woman has a fan base of a man from the past, she herself gives him a reason to send her messages and find a connection with her. The next point is any provocative outfits, like, here I need to think about without comments. I can say this, a woman who is not suitable for a relationship can dress modestly, but a woman who dresses provocatively is always unsuitable for a relationship. Next point, she doesn't want kids. A woman who says, not now, someday maybe, probably after 30, and there will be, it's not true. She basically doesn't want it. Why not? Going back to the very first point, because there is no endless pleasure in it, and its duty is complicated. So, the last point is, if a woman does not send you a message first, does not show her initiative, supposedly she is shy, but she does not show a desire to communicate with you first, finding some excuses, like if her slovenly, her house not cleaned, if she doesn't like to food, then believe me, in the future will some sooner the later problem will appear. And of course, if you think that what I said is excessive, evaluating women at categories, I'm telling you, check it by yourself. Subscribe friends and wait for the next video.